Hi everybody, Alan Miller here. Sherlock's here with me too. I am seeing an increasing number of people with smaller dogs with very difficult leash reactivity issues going after other dogs when you go for a walk, joggers, bicyclists, and sometimes these dogs are wonderful off leash, but that's a whole different category of discussion, right? So I want to take my little dog for a walk on leash, and I want to be able to teach my dog not to act a certain way, even though impulsively the dog says, I want to go after that big Rottweiler, or I want to go after that jogger. How do we handle that situation? I have talked in previous videos about using fitted slip or dominant collars. Today I'm going to talk about using a head harness. And I like Halti head harnesses because they not only give me lateral control over the face in a very gentle but effective way, but they also allow me to close the mouth when I pull up on the leash. Now, this particular Halti I have customized slightly by tying a knot here, but I've had Haltis in the past where I've sewn a little bit here and sewn a little bit here to make it even smaller that I can use on a toy breed. The advantage is I'm basically using the same equipment that I would walk a horse on. And if I can control a 1,000-pound stallion with this, I should be able to control a smaller dog with this. In this video, you're going to see me help the handler acclimate the dog to it. You're also going to see me teach her how to use the leash as a corrective helper, if you will, or to mitigate the dog trying to take it off, throwing a temper tantrum, acting poorly in public. We can't do it all with food and cookies and avoidance. We have to get in there and use the leash and some kind of equipment to help the dog understand rules or discipline or to respect when she says no or leave it or enough. So, you watch this video, and at the end, I'm probably going to have some more comments. So anyway, it's a piece of equipment. This is called a Halti Head Harness size 0.
Yeah.
I'm going to guide him over here.
Go to the dog park. He does great with everyone.
I want you to try to clip that to that one. I'm just going to try to get him to hold still for you. This is a backup, eat that, so that this little underneath thing, if I can see it, and I'll try to.
Oh.
This is a backup. So a lot of people feel uncomfortable that the head harness could come off. It's a backup for the head harness. Now, normally when I first start using this, a lot of people notice that the dog will really fight it. The fact that he's not right now is probably just his preoccupation with what he could win from me. Excuse me. But if I see that, good. But if I see that he's going to start fighting it, I'm immediately going to interrupt with upward pressure on the leash. And then I'm going to give him a chance to recover. I'm going to say, let's see if you're learning not to try to take it off. We don't jump. So I'm creating an uncomfortable sensation when he jumps, and then I'm releasing the pressure. In this next segment, what you're not going to see is that I've thrown a couple pieces of hot dog on the floor to use as a distraction. And I recommend my clients doing this type of work in the house or in the backyard so you're not bringing a huge distraction in while you're learning how to use the leash and the head harness properly. So the food is already on the floor. It might be difficult for you to see, but it's there. You're also going to notice that when I say no, I don't always say no in a gruff or loud manner. I just might be my sarcastic self and say, no, we don't touch cookies. We aren't doing that. Don't you do that. I want you to be yourself when you're practicing some of these techniques so the dog can get to know you intimately. We don't touch. Tight, loose, good. Not good. Not good. Now it's loose. Good, better. We have to leave that alone. Completely leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't do that. I don't care what your words are, but you're accompanying the words with this physical pressure. And as soon as you see that he's thinking about backing off a little bit, you loosen the leash. I like rewarding. In other words, you can get food or reward or treat or affection from me, good, all day long, but you're not allowed to lunge after that kid or the skateboarder or the person or the whatever it is. Let's pass the food up. Come on, come here. Good, good. So I'm using it in a very touchy-feely way. He's just not allowed to touch the food when I tell him not to. We don't touch cookies. Come on. Don't touch those cookies.
His facial expressions are so funny.
Yes, we don't touch them. Tight, loose. Good. Good. Can you avoid that food? Yes. So you see what I'm doing is endorsing or validating when he tries to go around it. That means he's starting to understand what it is I'm trying to convey. But if he fights it or if he tries to engage, I'm just tight, don't, good, yes, loose. It's just these head harnesses are, for a lot of people, it's a game changer. Now, initially, this might be more problematic. Let me walk this one at first.
Okay.
Good. Come on, good, good, good. I'm looking for opportunities to feed, but I'm also trying to teach this dog that we're not allowed to take this equipment off. Good. No, no, no. Come on, walk. Good.
Good boy.
Walk. Good. Don't do that. Come on. Good. Nice. Come on, we're walking. We're walking. Do that as you're walking. Don't let him teach you to stop. There's a process to getting him used to it, but once he's used to it, he'll be used to it forever. He's just testing you. Good. So as long as he walks like, I don't care about where he is in proximity to me, I just don't want him fighting it. So I'm going to reward a lot at first. It's only a tiny amount. But I want this to become synonymous with, excuse me, we don't do that. Thank you. So you see how I loosen up when I praise? Come on. Come on. You can walk. You can do it. At the end of this video, we were having trouble finding dogs to use as a distraction. There were also no joggers or walkers near us at this point. So I want to demonstrate for a minute how I'd like you to use this head harness, if you choose to use it, as a way to stop your dog from overreacting to other dogs. I'm going to put this on Sherlock here, if I can, and I can. I'm going to bring it around over here. I'm going to snap it over the head. I want it to be snug, but not too tight. Now, as I get close to other dogs or stimuli, I'm going to get myself closer to the dog, or I'm going to ask him to come closer to my hip. I'm going to run my hand down as low as I can on the leash. Now, remember, this video was made with a little dog, so I might not be able to bring my hand all the way down. If I'm physically able to, I might want to do that. But at least I have equipment that's going to allow me to turn the head away from the other dog and to close the mouth at the same time. When I pull up on this leash, it creates a muzzle action, but when I release the pressure, he can open his mouth the whole way. So I can stop the barking while I'm stopping the lunging. For people that take the time to acclimate their dog to this product and use it, you might find it to give you a big advantage when you're taking your reactive dog out in public. Remember, keep it simple, keep it easy, and keep on training.